All right, Gemini, we're starting June readings with you. Happy birthday to you. So let's see what's going on for Gemini. What is going on, my darlings? All these readings are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher, which is someone who's not a Gemini, who's checking up on Geminis. Okay? That's what a cross watcher is. Okay, let's see where we go. There are some reversals in this deck, so let's see. Out of the mess comes elegant order. I know a few Geminis who would really appreciate that. 3, 2, 1, jump in reverse. To be enlightened, lighten up. All right. So things are getting back on a strong footing. There's no need to change anything right now. What's changing is how you're approaching things. So you don't have to go off and do something new. You just have to change your approach. Just change your approach, okay? I think things will even out this month for you if you've been, worried or trying to do something, trying to like you feel a change coming and you're like, oh, I don't know what it is. And you just try to, you're pushing it. You're pushing things. You just need to let things show up for you. All right, just let it show up. Whatever's going to be different. You don't have to run out there and find it. It will find you. All right, it will find you. Underneath is Leo energy, strength card showing up right there. Look at this, beautiful. Empress, Knight of Swords, 9 of Wands, Emperor. All right, so we've got Leo and Aries here, Taurus and Libra so far. Hanged Man, reinforcing this don't jump thing. Okay, Hanged Man and the Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 7 of Wands. All right, this is just about changing what you're doing. Empress and Emperor. Oh, I didn't even notice that right out the gate. So some of you could be dealing with a relationship that already exists. All right, some of you are very confident in this relationship. Like I said, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Aries. I'll look at those in the extended. I feel like there's some anger from something in the past that wasn't really discussed fully, wasn't really ironed out. All right, so you could have had an argument with this person in the past and it kind of never really got resolved. So there's some stressor. Out of the mess comes elegant order. There's some stressor here. Some of you may want to leave behind a situation you thought was better. I feel like this person that you're dealing with is somebody who, I'm saying, feels trapped. Hanged Man. Hanged Man is about surrender. And the Emperor does not surrender. Okay? Ace of Pentacles here. I like this new beginning. So I feel a little bit of stubbornness coming from this other person. All right? I don't know what about. A little bit of stubbornness. And the Hanged Man here makes me feel like they need to look at things differently. All right. I think you still have some anger, still have some frustration. There was something between you at one point that did not, like I said, did not get resolved. For it to really be resolved, I think this person needs to change their tune. All right. I think this person needs to see things from a different point of view. And then I think things can be good. I think things can be really good. It's almost like new boundaries, so let me just use an example. Okay. So let's say you had some kind of disagreement with a boss and it never really got resolved. It just like kind of got brushed under the rug. Okay. You really felt this was the correct direction to go. They're like, no, 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 it's that direction. And I think they didn't really see your point. They didn't really see your point of view. Okay? Now, I think things have shown up where they're going to. Okay? So you can be angry and frustrated all you want, but it's not going to do any good. They have to see it. They have to be able to go, oh, now I see what you're talking about. So, I mean, this could be you. You could flip this around. And then there is a new beginning, but not yet. In order for this to work itself out, the person who needs to see things from a new perspective needs to kind of own up to that. Kind of be like, it needs to be like a thing that it's not an I told you so moment. So hold your tongue. Okay, I know Mercury goes direct June 3rd, but we're still in its shadow for a couple weeks. So hold your tongue. If you get into a situation that's an I told you so and you were right, say nothing. Don't even smirk. Don't look askance. Nothing. Because I really feel like that's gonna put you in a bad place. So I think what you are at that point is nurturing. I think you are supportive, because I mean, didn't you want this person to see that? Like, what's the benefit? What's the upshot in saying I told you so? You might find yourself out on your ear. Okay? So I don't think you do that. If this is a love relationship, I think you might have had a disagreement with your partner, and they do see it your way. They do end up seeing it your way. So just be grateful for that. Just be into the energy of, oh my gosh, we're on the same page now. And that's really good. Ace of Pentacles. So what comes of this is like a shift in the balance of power a little bit. And I do feel like the Seven of Wands is like a new boundary that has been created so the relationship can flourish. So whatever this situation is, the Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Chariot, Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Oh my God. All right. So whoever this is, I feel like there is some really lovely nurturing energy there, but there's some anxiety. There's some anxiousness. There's some lots of things this person is working on. There might be shifting. If this is you, you might be shifting into a more nurturing stance, but I feel like you still have that thing in you that says, I was right about this. I'm right about this, because it's waking you up in the middle of the night. Okay. It's waking you up in the middle of the night. I'm right about this. We really need to do this, or this person needs to listen to me, but I don't really think that that's going to be helpful at all. I think you knowing in your own mind, there's something here though. If this is not you, if this is the person you're dealing with, I almost feel like this person may be feeling a little bit like the stubbornness of this is taking hold. Like that's what's becoming of the relationship. Like there's some kind of control game here. Just one for Six of Cups. Sun. Joyful, remember the good times. Seven, whoa, oh my God. Devil energy. Seven of Wands. Okay, Hierophant. One of you is definitely more stubborn. Okay, I think one of you really likes to have the I's dotted and the T's crossed. The other one of you is much more flowing, much likes for things to be. I think this person made a mess, and you're the ones creating elegant order out of it. And it doesn't. I don't think it's going to do any good to be pushy about that. I do feel like you come to some kind of stable situation that makes you both happy, that isn't stuck, that isn't an energy of entrenchment. I don't think that helps. Don't get entrenched in your beliefs here with this person, because that's not what's going to make them see. And you run the risk of hurting the relationship. Okay? So whether this is a boss or this is a friend or this is a spouse or somebody you're dating right now, the energy of flow is the better choice. I think this is like a power struggle, a little bit of a power struggle. A little bit. So I'm going to continue on with this. If this is your reading, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and we have Taurus again. Okay, so I'll look at those in the extended if you're dealing with any of those. All right, we'll get a little more. All right, link below Gemini. Otherwise, Cancer starts right now. All right, Cancerians, it's your turn. Let's see what's going on for you. This is June 2022. Let's see where we go. All right, let's see where we go. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus reading for you. All right, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Just do yourself a favor. Don't try to twist yourself into a pretzel. Coming soon. Welcome to the new ascending age. Memento mori, there may not be a someday, which means like something is happening right now. Okay, that's the death card. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. So in your spiritual path or in your development or growth, we don't have to call it spiritual path if you're not there, but like in your quest for manifesting a life that you feel is coming from your greatest joy, I think you're going to have a big opportunity here. Something is dying out of your life, all right, that is blocking you. So let me ask about memento mori. There's something new to learn. This could be actually going back to school or learning from, anything. Learning from this reading, learning from your daily experiences. What is keeping you from joy? Can you put your finger on that? It's going to come suddenly. The Tower, Moon. Wow, really opening you up here. Chariot, there you are. That's you. I like this. Let's see. Yep, going towards what you most want. So there's a lesson to learn here, and it does have to do with opening up, learning something new, and realizing what you're most afraid of. This is awareness. This is awakening. And Moon is your deepest heartfelt desires that you may not, I was going to say you may not want to admit to other people. All right. It may feel a little bit exposed if you tell people your deepest desire. Although I got to say, Cancerian, you're pretty good at this. Okay. So there's something here. It's possible that it's just opening up your own belief about yourself, about what you're capable of, what you're allowing yourself. You're only allowing yourself so much happiness or joy. And if it gets beyond that, you're kind of like, okay, that feels selfish to me. Okay, right? Like you're not really allowing yourself to get into this energy of this is like my dream come true. Maybe you're not thinking big enough. You know, that's quite possible. It's like we manifest what you might be manifesting what you think you deserve, but you're not understanding your full power, like what you really deserve. Okay. King of Swords underneath. I like it. Getting clearer on this. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Star, Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, I'm getting this like helping others or stepping into your healing mission. I feel like you think that that's a little bit too presumptuous of you. How dare I call myself a healer or a teacher or a guide? How dare I? Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups. This is spiritual path. Lovers, Seven of Cups, Three of Wands, and the Hanged Man. really looking at what you want from a new perspective. I do think there could be somebody, an Aquarius or a Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, or another Cancerian that kind of shows you how to balance this. I feel like they are a healer. Okay. And I feel like you see the possibilities through this person. All this time, sometimes it's hard to manifest. Sometimes hard to manifest if we have never seen a thing. So just so you know, like every dream you have, every face you see in your dreams or your imagination, you have literally seen before somewhere in the world. You might not have even registered. It could have been somebody at Starbucks, could have been somebody, that you walk by on the street, but every single face you see in your dreams, you've registered that in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like sometimes people only manifest what they've already experienced because they don't know what else is out there. So that's why it's good to hear other people's stories. It's good to hear what's possible from other people. Reading autobiographies is one of my favorite things to do because you get a sense of a life path and how someone navigated their life path. And usually autobiographies are people who've really achieved something. So this is less about, achievement. Okay. I don't really feel like this has much to do with a job or anything. I feel like this is this is spiritual path work. So it's interesting that I had that little inkling that maybe this is not about spiritual path. This is about growth, but maybe that's how you've been thinking about it. That it's not really about a spiritual path if it's about me. If it's about my growth, well, that's just about growth. The spiritual path is something for someone else. It's not for me. Okay, so you might have that experience or you might have that feeling, and it's time to really shift your perspective about what your spiritual path is or what you want to create. There's so many people, and I definitely have been in this camp, that when you ask them what they want, they're like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. How do I know what I want? How do I know what I want? So let me try to answer that question. 6 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Magician, 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are trying to understand how to balance a spiritual mission in the world with your own money. Like, well, I can't quit this job because that's where money comes from. Is that a mindset that you have, that you can only earn money from a job? Because there's millions of ways to earn money or to receive money. Let's call it receiving money, because earning implies action. And I feel like the action that we're taking here is shifting our priorities or shifting our energy into the possibilities place, right? When it's possibilities, when something is possibilities, that allows you a wide range of latitude a lot of latitude to really explore. And I feel like that's what you're doing here. I feel like you're walking away from a mindset that has been holding you back and exploring. You might not know today. It's okay. Just start with something that you can envision. Okay. I want to have a constant flow of money into my life. I want to help this type of person. I want to be able to go to all of my kids' games and events and everything like that. I want to be able to take them to the doctor. I want to be able to take them wherever they need to go without the constraints of getting permission from other people at a job or anything like that. I want to be able to be with, whatever it is, be with my kids, be with my family, be with my parents. I want to expand into my spiritual gifts. You might not have that language yet. You might just be like, you know what, there's something here for me. I don't even know what it is. So you can start with astrology. You can start with looking at your chart, your birth chart. What's your North Node say? Your North Node is the mission and path you have on this planet in this lifetime. Okay? North Node is new to you. It's where you're headed. It's something that your soul decided when you came to incarnate on this planet. And that's a pretty good place to start. All right, so your North Node. I teach a class in North Node. If you want to know more about it, there's always links below, links to Teachable and everything like that. You can understand your life path, your life mission. And sometimes if we're trying to manifest, that's a good place to start, because you're like, I don't know. And I think a lot of people hang back from from manifesting, because we got the Magician here, because I'm afraid that something will go away that I've been counting on. If I manifest a life where I'm helping other people, let's say, Six of Pentacles here again. If I'm manifesting a life in which I am creating something for other people, I'm really working to help other people, I just want to say this to you, that manifesting a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of love, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you want to manifest, there's some kind of fear that's blocking you from doing it. All right, that's the baseline image here. And fear of, well, does that mean I'm shutting some other doors? Does that mean if I want to be free of a job, does that mean I'm going to get fired? Like, so people hang back from it because they're worried about the implications. And I just feel like you need to trust the universe more. What's coming in right now is there may not be a someday. There may not be a someday. Oh, sorry about that. So what you may need to be aware of is you might be getting a wake-up call. Okay? If you've been hanging back and not manifesting because you're worried about what might go away, you have some fear around that, I feel like the universe is like, okay, you've got a mission though, North Node. You've got a mission to do in this life, and now's the time. So boom, that's when towers happen. When you're not working with the universe, when you're not doing that, and you might be, just see what happens. There's going to be some kind of awakening this month for you. Okay. So let's see where we go. I'm going to look at I'm going to pull cards for Aquarius and Gemini. I got Gemini again here, and I've got Cancer and Pisces and another Cancerian. So I'll do those two air signs. Got a lot of strong air energy here. And I see this water energy, and that could be you, but I'll pull some cards for Cancer and Pisces too. Okay, let's see where we go. Link is below for you Cancerians. I'll see you over there. Leo, what's going on for Leo? Let's check it out. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, let's see what's going on for you for June 2022. All right, let's see what's happening. Feel free to swap around the characters. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher, so please just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thus, one journeys to the stars. Feels like the world or energy here. You are perfectly imperfect. You decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? I feel like, Leo, you might be on a new trajectory here. It's kind of, I'm getting the sense of like, woo, like in a car, I see you in a car, and like things are just getting thrown out of the car, right? It's a convertible. And so it's, beautiful, gorgeous convertible, beautiful day, just driving down this straight up highway and all these things are just flying out of the vehicle. And it's like you don't care anymore. Right? You don't care about this experience, that experience. There's like nothing holding you back now, it feels like to me. Nothing holding you back now. And you're like embracing your perfectly imperfect self. Just feels like a liberation. Okay, Leo? Oh my God, that's beautiful. What's going on for Leo? Excuse me. Oh my God. Leo, the Strength card underneath. See, you're like in alignment. You're perfectly in alignment. Oh, gorgeous. Empress, Page of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings, tangible new beginnings. Look at that. Nine of Cups, gorgeous. Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Two of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay, so for a moment in time here, there is the possibility that you get a little afraid. Okay, I feel like you're on this beautiful track here. Empress, Nine of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So this does feel, this beautiful Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, you know, Two of Swords, whatever. This Eight of Swords. For some of you, this can be about not really seeing where you're going. You're just like, I'm living in the moment. I'm just in this moment. I don't need to know. At the end here, though, the King of Swords is the one that sees clearly, but from an objective position. The King of Swords is not about like telling you what you can and can't do. They're just saying, this is what this will bring, and this is what that will bring. Let me clarify the Eight of Swords. Emperor, Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles in reverse. It's a Four of Pentacles in reverse is again in that car with like your scarves and, you know, stuff flying out of your car. You're just like, I don't care. I'm on my way. Woohoo! And that's definitely the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Not holding on to anything. I don't really feel like you know where you're going right now, though. I do feel like you could be getting all of these amazing inklings, these amazing, right? You're just trying to birth something new. The Empress, trying to birth something new. New messages are coming in. New opportunities are showing up. And you're like, I'm just going with it. I'm just going to do it. Like, why am I holding myself back? I'm just going to go. Just going to go. Not necessarily with the flow. I'm going to go with my inspiration. Whatever has been showing up for me, I'm going to light this big match. This is like a big giant matchstick. I'm going to light the fuse. I'm going to light the fuse. I'm going to make this decision to create something in my life, and nothing is going to stop me. Emperor, Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles, nothing is going to stop me. Oof, that's beautiful energy. Talk to me, King of Swords. Six of Wands, Judgment, beautiful. Six of Cups, and the Hermit. You were with me right up to the end. I feel like some of you have not assimilated any lessons, or not any lessons, but some of you have not assimilated the lessons that you need to get you to this next place in your life. Like you're just like moving, you're just doing it. Like there's an opportunity here, bam, there's an opportunity here, bam, I'm doing it. But the big picture here, it makes me feel like there is a moment in time when you kind of stop, wait a minute, right? You stop and you put some consideration into it. Like, do I really want this? All right, so it's okay. You know, it's very different from this beautiful convertible that I see with everything flying out of it. But there is a moment here when you're kind of recognizing the Hermit energy is about wisdom. It's about, you know, seeing things for energetically, right? Seeing things in a bigger way. Seeing your life in a more objective way. Not like right down in it. We're all in our lives, right? But this is about asking you to pull back and see things more objectively. I almost feel like if some of you are letting love run away with you, some of you are letting the possibilities run away with you, and there's no real manifesting. You're just kind of going with it. You manifested this lesson of freedom, like freeing from holding me back or anything like that. And what happens is it opens you up. This does open you up. There's definitely this energy of opening me up. And now you're seeing the wisdom of what I knew a long time ago. Some of you are quitting a soul-sucking job. Some of you are leaving behind any kind of constraints on your freedom or power. If that's another person or if that's an experience that you're having, it's just woo, right? It's just going. And now you have enough space in your life to see what it is you really want, excuse me, what it is you really want to manifest. Getting to the King of Swords energy is really where you're going. So for some of you, you really had to release a lot of things so that you can decide what goes in your life, not what, you know, other people say should be in your life or anything like that. You are really freeing yourself. from some kind of nailed down expression, smaller life, something like that. And I do feel, I like this, your Leo energy underneath, because it's showing you, it's like you're waking up from a dream. And so now you can do anything you want. You have all the freedom in the world. You can expand whatever. The King of Swords is here to help you navigate that. So we can do this flying down the road with all the scarves and everything flying out of my car. Or we can have this sense of freedom and then this Aquarian energy of like, okay, now what? What would you like to create now? And I feel like that's what's coming up for you, Leo, is that you're going to get a sense of, okay, I'm creating something, and now let's kind of understand what I want to create. I see Emperor and Empress here. I see Nine of Cups, wish granted card. I see you looking at the wisdom of what you've learned from other relationships, what you've learned from your experiences, so that you can not hold on to them. You can release them into the wild. You can release them out of that car and only bring back in what you want to create now, okay? And, maybe something's not perfect. I think you're releasing the need for something to be perfect also. Something, Emperor and Empress, something magical here, and there's definitely magic, but you don't need it. You don't need this other person to be perfect, and you don't need to be perfect either. That's something to really think about, okay? So this person, this Ace of Wands, this is right now. This is happening right now. You've definitely made a choice to release anything that's holding you back, and the future is here. Okay, the future is here. All right, Leo, I'm going to look at Taurus and Libra, Aries, Aquarius, and Virgo. So if you're dealing with any of those signs, I'm going to get some cards around those signs. All right, Leo, link is below. I'll see you over there. All right, what's happening, hot stuff? Hi, Virgo. What's up with you, my darlings? Feeling a little bit like when I was sitting here meditating on Virgo, or when I was thinking about you in prep for doing this, I just felt this little like sassy. Sassy. Are you sassy? Something sassy. Are you dealing with someone sassy? Let's see where we go. All right. Any zodiac signs that do show up, I will look at them in the extended. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher, so just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Write this into reality. Sassy. 3, 2, 1, jump in reverse. Enter. One step forward, one step onward. I feel like you might be manifesting something you've been wanting to experience. Take one step at a time. I think that'll be easy for you. I get the sassy part, but I don't get the like jumping desperate part at all. So I don't think you have to worry about that. I don't even know why that's really, it's just maybe it's not quite time yet. You're manifesting and it's like one step at a time, grasshopper. Okay, one step at a time here. Let's see what comes out for you, Virgo. What comes out for you? All right, let's see. Woo, okay. 2 of Cups underneath. Sassy. This is King of Wands. Hello, King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. You're dealing with a fire sign here, my darling. Explosive. Right? Explosive. 10 of Cups. Look at this, lover. Sometimes the bottom of the deck really speaks to me. Okay? And this says fiery passion. All right? This energy here, in this context, tarot is all about context. All right? And this says to me that there's this beautiful sunny connection, kind of light at first. Ba-boom. Bam. Bam. Okay? So just get ready. This is underneath the deck is a message that maybe you're not seeing right now. It's not conscious yet. You're needing to manifest this in. The universe is almost saying to you, this is the level of passion you need to manifest love. You need it to be this powerful, King of Wands, Sun, Ten of Cups, Lovers energy. Nothing less will do. Okay, nothing less will do. Three of Cups, interesting. Ten of Wands, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords. There's that fast movement. Hanged Man, the reverse. Okay, got it. Emperor, more Aries energy here. Justice, Libra energy. Six of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. Very nice. This person could be your person. All right, could be your person. Let there be light. Isn't that magic? Isn't that cool? All right, so I definitely am seeing Aries, Leo, Sag. I've got them all here. Aries, Leo, Sag. I've got Gemini. I've got Libra. So I'll take a look at those in the extended here. I do feel like it's possible that this person could start out as a friend. All right, starts out as a friend. This is kind of puppy love. This is a friendship thing. This is like somebody you see all the time when you're going to work, or this is somebody who's part of your life in some way, shape, or form. And there's just this nice, kind, generous connection. And I do feel like when you're with this person, you feel the weight of the world is off your shoulders. It doesn't have to be grand passion right away. I think it grows into that. Okay, given this, I think there's a ton of running space, a ton of runway to get this. I mean, that looks pretty passionate to me. It's possible that this person is somebody who is a very passionate, fiery, powerful person. They might be very quick-witted. They might be someone who has been around the block. This is somebody who is a grown-up, okay? Not going to have to raise anyone. You're not going to have to parent anyone. However, I do feel like this person in their youth or in their past had kind of a hot temper. Muy caliente. I'm definitely getting that phrase, muy caliente. But this person has learned to harness that. They've really learned to harness it. It seems, I mean, this is saying to me that this is a love reading. That's why I'm just going in that direction. If this had a lot of pentacles, I mean, there's Queen of Pentacles here, but I might be inclined to think that this is somebody who is a work friend, or someone who came to you through your work. This Three of Cups makes me feel like at a party or at some kind of social gathering at work. Okay? And I feel like you have to reinvent this person in your mind, because you might have had this sense of them for a couple years, and now they're becoming a love connection for you. And it's like, I didn't really think of them like that until now. There's some switch. There's something that this person is making an offer to you. I think this takes you by total surprise. I do see the Ten of Cups here. If I get the Empress in the extended, that has to do with twin flame. Okay, so right now this feels like, let me see about timing here. You might have missed each other. Five of Swords, like 5 weeks. I feel like with this Hanged Man, the energy of hurry up and wait. There's some kind of delay. There's a delay here. You guys might be friends and it's fun and you're chatting and texting and it's just like this kind of really easy experience. And then I think they have something going on, so they might travel away. They might go away. There might be they might be gone for a week or two or something like that. It gives you time to reflect. Gives you time to reflect on this, and I think that you see that this is a good person for you. The Five of Swords was just a timing card, so I'm not going to worry about the manipulation or anything like that. If anything, it could be time being manipulated, because you know, this person is, you're like seeing each other every day or something, and all of a sudden they're gone for a little while. Not a long time, 5 days, something like that, 5 days, or they're traveling. I feel like this person is a big energy. Okay, and there's something about them that makes you feel, I'm gonna say safe, There's something about their energy that makes me feel that they are kind and generous, very quick, very sharp. It's like they only have eyes for you. Something like that. The justice here, justice energy here, the Six of Wands, victory, this very nice and balanced, very nice and balanced. You could meet this person, or you could come across this person also when there's a lot going on. All right, there might be in your life, in their life, there's a lot going on. I think for you, and I think this is a nice, fun kind of experience. You are manifesting this, okay? So it's time to manifest this kind of situation where you're meeting someone, it's fun, it's lighthearted, it's something that is balanced and you can grow with it. Something really nice about this. This person could be a little older, very dynamic. King of Wands, Emperor, very dynamic person. You're gonna feel like you won when this person's just like, yes, let's date, let's see each other. There's no games. And it's distressing that I got the Five of Swords for a timing card, because it can feel like for 5 weeks, I'm gonna say, you hit it off really well and everything is good, and there might be a time when things get a little wobbly. You just have to really stay the course. You really have to keep in that energy of what you want to create. And I don't see this person dropping off. I do see them having some kind of experience where they need to go away, right? They're either traveling for work, or something is going on with their parents or their children or something like that. Okay, but I think you feel like you won the lottery with this person. I really do. I am going to look at Aries, Leo, Sag. We've already discovered that. Aries, Leo, Sag. I do see Pisces here. Pisces, Gemini, Aries. Well, I already said that, and Libra. Okay, so I'm going to look at all those in the extended, see what we get. If we get the Empress here in the extended, then it is about twin flame. Okay. All right, link is below. Virgo, if you want to continue on. Otherwise, the Libra reading starts right now. Your turn, Libra. Let's see where we go for you. All right, this is your June reading. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Libra. Let's see what's happening for you this month. I will do an extended for all of these. Any zodiac signs that I see, I'll call them out, and then I'll take a deeper look in the extended. Woo! All right, let's see where we go here. What is going on for Libra, please? What is going on for Libra? All right, uncovering treasure. Beautiful. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. That's what I like to see. Thank goodness. Everything is smooth sailing. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. This is Mars in Aries. Okay, so some of you have been working with your own inner kind of demons. All right, some of you, you can put it a different way if you want. Some of you have been working with being out of balance, especially for Libra. That is really a thing. Pretty generally, that it's about seeking balance. Libra is about seeking balance. Not all Libras are like perfect, the picture of balanced bliss. Most of us, I am a Libra rising, and most of us seek balance. It's something that makes us feel good, something that makes us feel in touch and connected. And not everybody feels the balance thing as much as Libra. I think I'm going to say Cancer feels also balance issues, and Sag because of the Temperance card, right? They're always trying to be alchemical wizards, always trying to do that, right? They're very adventurous. Saggies are very adventurous. Okay, speaking of Saggies, if you know Saggies, there's a lot of us on this channel. The Saggy reading was a little bit interesting. Just going to leave it right there. All right, let's see where we go. I feel like you might have come up in the Sag reading. That's why I'm saying that. I don't know where that's coming from. Okay, where are we going, Libra? Yep. Ace of Cups, baby. Six of Pentacles. That's the balance. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Oh, that's lovely energy. Like new, fresh, especially with this Ace of Cups here. Four of Cups. Eight of Swords. Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. Somebody who has some pretty strong opinions about things. Stubborn energy there. There's Wheel of Fortune. There's Sag and Pisces. Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So some of you could be learning new things. And if you're connected to somebody who has some pretty stuck energy, it's really about their belief about themselves. The Four of Cups is like expecting something. See, look, they're not even seeing the Ace of Cups, which is hovering right next to it in both ways. And this person that you might be dealing with, this could be you. Feel free to swap around these energies. But it's kind of like you're expecting happiness to come from an external place. And when you realize that happiness is an inside job, I know you've heard that saying a million times. When you realize that, that's a shift in mindset. So it can be that that's what's going on for this person, all right, who you're dealing with, and they're still trying to pound it out. All right, they're still not aware that it's really something that they need to work on internally, something they need to learn about. Queen of Pentacles, this is self-nurturing energy. That's beautiful energy. And I almost feel like for some of you, I'm just going to say this, okay? This might be just for a small portion of you. Some of you are in a toxic relationship right now. And you're slowly climbing your way out of it. I feel like you'll be successful, but I also feel like it's not without sadness. Okay, this relationship was an important relationship. If this person is not budging, if this person is very stubborn, and you're learning new things and growing and expanding, this person doesn't really get the whole spirituality thing. They might not be somebody who's interested in that, and so you guys have a different experience. Please clarify the Aries for me, or not the Aries, but yeah, the Emperor. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. It's possible that this person was very sweet on you, romantically interested in you. This block that they're having might not really be about you. It's much more about getting stuck on an idea. They're stuck on a concept or a thing that is blocking them from opening their heart. I feel like it's muddying the waters. It's confusing things. Two of Pentacles, they don't really know what's real. They don't know how to work through this at all. And I do feel like it's possible that you extend yourself to help them work through this. And I don't like this Three of Swords here at all. I feel like there's, let's see, what about this? King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Tower, King of Pentacles. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen a situation that's more cause and effect than this. Karmic connection with this person is blocking your progress. Even so, you're still doing the work of moving yourself forward. You're seeing that this person is blocking. This person is stubborn. This person has their own ideas about things. This person, I do feel like there's genuine caring between the two of you, but I feel like it's gotten muddy. I feel like there's a separation here. There's some kind of going different directions a little bit. And I feel like when you see that, King of Swords, when you see that, then you really see it. Tower, Three of Pentacles. And you start to branch out. You start to move out into the world. You start to not rely on this person for any kind of happiness, right? Take action with passion, valiant courage, going out into the world, and kind of letting this person stew in their own juice. Just like, I don't know, like you seem stuck to me. And I do feel like you end up King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. So I don't feel like this person may or may not be an Aries here, but they're acting like an emperor, my way or the highway. They're definitely acting like that. I see Sag and Aries. I see the earth signs and Aquarius here. I feel like Aquarius. So I'm going to take a look at those in the extended. What I do know is that this person is a catalyst. This person is a catalyst for you, someone who is putting up a block energetically. So they're blocking you from really being in a full-on commitment with them because there's somebody better coming. There's definitely somebody better coming, King of Pentacles. So you might think that this is getting messed up, or why is this not happening? It should be happening by now. Why is this not gelling? Or why are we in this weird, confusing place? It's because you could love this person. This person could be a life partner, but because they're acting like this, they know they're not. Energetically, they know they're not. So they're giving you a kind of a jamming the circuits kind of feeling. And that may hurt a little bit, but you will see how much better things are. Okay, you will see how much better things are. So we're going to go deeper into this reading. I will look at Aries, Sag, Pisces, Aquarius. Aries, Sag, Pisces, Aquarius. And then I will get some for this earth energy here. Okay? Okay. All right. So Libra, the link is below if you want to continue on. Otherwise, the Scorpio reading starts right now. All right, Scorpio, what's going on for you? Let's see what's coming up for Scorpio. This is for June 2022. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies as always. I could be talking to a cross watcher. Any zodiac signs that do show up in this reading, I will look at them in the extended. I've also been seeing quite a bit of my twin flame cards coming out, the Empress and Ten of Cups. If those show up in the reading, I will take a deeper look at them in the extended. Sometimes they don't show up till the extended, so we'll see where we go. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. Are you having fun yet? Every cycle is a higher opportunity. How this can be a wonderful win-win-win. I think you're being squeezed into the next level of of your awareness. What I mean by that is, if you can find your joy, if you can step into your joy, then you're going to expand in your life in a big way. If you are in a place of misery and deceit and a nasty snake pit of people at work, it's really going to be work to shift into that joy. I feel like there's another person that might bring some joy or help you get there. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the reading. Oh my God, Tower. Woo! Okay, right, straight to double jeopardy. 5 of Cups. King of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, so that's Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 3 of Swords. Some of you, the card underneath is the Tower, and that is being blindsided. Some of you have been blindsided, okay? 5 of Cups and the 2 of Swords here. Didn't see it. Didn't see it coming. 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands. You just kept working. Knight of Pentacles. Just kept going to work, just kept going to work, just kept going to work. Okay? And like, you didn't see this person was cheating, or you didn't see that this person was going to leave you, or you didn't see something important and that damaged a relationship you have. You didn't notice. You were just too focused on your work. I feel like the person you were with, King of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands, this could have been a commitment. There's something here about what is it that you value. I feel like you spend a lot of time at work, or I feel like work is a big deal in some relationship. There's some kind of thing that's created a division. Some of you also might be leaving behind a career, but find something inspiring to go toward. Some of you could be working with a partner, or have a you know, somebody in your life or coming into your life who is a King of Cups or a King of Pentacles, Four of Wands. This is like you could be moving in with this person. They have their own business. They're very successful. And they are somebody who's had a lot of sadness in love. But I feel like this is a good connection. All right, you're willing to work on it. They're right there. They're all about it. You might have been initially planning, right? Inspired and doing some planning and putting some time and effort into it. But I feel like this might not come off as you planned. All right, not just because the Tower, there's something going on that is not with this connection that is like this Tower. Let me clarify. What's the Tower here? What's the Tower? Seven of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, World, Four of Cups. So I think one of you has gone from a very confident or is a confident person, has boundaries, into a little bit of a stagnation, kind of suddenly, into a little bit of a stagnant moment. This could be you or the other person. And this person's been doing very well. I don't know what's going on here. Page of Wands, Strength. They need some courage here. Queen of Wands. They're fine. This person is fire sign. They're getting up level. Okay, I get it. They're getting up leveled to the next level of consciousness. That's how you guys connected initially. I do feel like there's some kind of stepping on the brake, tapping the brakes here. Like maybe I don't know if what am I getting myself into? All right, what's going on here? I feel like you need a little more proof that this is going to work out before you go jumping, before you go making this decision. I do feel like this is going to happen in June, but the Tower is this person is shifting what they're doing or becoming more inspiring. I almost feel like this person's getting bigger, getting I don't know. They're definitely stepping into some kind of power. Okay, after some sadness, stepping into power. I feel like you feel like you're driving with the parking brake on here because they are like, woo, they're in it, man. They are in the game. And this feels a little bit small to me. Why is, clarify the Knight of Pentacles, especially because of the Tower. Queen of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. There's some struggle here with work. I feel like you're dealing with an entrepreneur who doesn't deal with corporate America that much. They're free. They're able to do their own thing. They travel. And I just feel like you're kind of tied to a job or something like that. This feels like you meet this person to get you to the next level. They could help you. Okay? They could really help you. Why is the Three of Swords here? Just one more clarification. Why is the Three of Swords here? Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Oh, look at that. Hermit. And the Four of Pentacles. I think things were going great and then something stopped. You might have stopped it. All right? Feeling like you're on a different level or, you know, this is really feeling very good. Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, and then Hermit, Four of Pentacles. Something happens that stops the progress. So we'll go into that in the extended. I am seeing Virgo. Virgo, Leo. Be dealing with a Virgo or a Leo. Is that it? Virgo or a Leo. Leo is a fixed sign and the world is the fixed sign. So I could take a look at fixed signs. Fixed signs are Taurus and Leo and Scorpio, which is you. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And Aquarius. So I'll look at those signs. There's Leo and here's Virgo. I'll look at that. Okay. So if this is your reading, I feel like there's something you're going to be asked to make a decision on in a couple of weeks. You may resist this person's invitation. All right. Let's see where we go. Scorpio, link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there. All right, Saggy, what's on tap for you for June? What is going on for Sagittarius for June? Let's see what's going on. This is your opposite sign of Gemini, and we are in Gemini time for most of the month, so there's a balance there. There's definitely a balance there. Let's see where we go here for Sag. Any zodiac signs that show up, I'll take a look at them in the extended. Galactic grandmother. Oh, I love that. Bloom where you're planeted. That makes me laugh every single time I get it. Your great wave awaits. You don't have to do much, my darlings. You do not have to do much. I feel like there is ancestral energy around you right now. There's something big coming. I know you're feeling it. I know you're feeling it, but I don't know that you need to really do anything. Just bloom where you are. All right, there's something about that. Maybe I'll read that one to you too in a little bit. Galactic grandmother. Definitely very nurturing feminine energy around you, Sag. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. Oh, Seven of Swords in reverse. Kind of like that. There you are. Coming out right away. Temperance, Knight of Cups, the Moon. Could be dealing with another Sag or a Pisces. Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse. Isn't that interesting? Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. This seems to me that right now you might be in a very practical mode, okay? And I feel like some of you are worried about starting something new that it's not going to work out financially, or you're, just worried in general. Let's see if I can do it a little bit better here. That things won't move forward. You'll have regrets if you start something new. But I feel like what's being said here, Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess, is you're going to have to trust your galactic grandmother a little bit more. You're going to have to trust your intuition about going the direction you want to go, all right? We'll take it just slow here. That was my overall impression. But the Seven of Swords in reverse, this feels to me like I'll be damned if I'm going to let somebody lie to me again. I'm just hearing that, okay? So I see that you might have some love coming in, the temperance energy of you. There you are, Sagittarius. And the Knight of Cups, it's like there's opportunity showing up here. Moon. I feel like you're not really seeing it for what it is. Okay? I feel like this is a legit person coming in, but you might have this memory of being lied to or cheated on in the past, and so you know, I don't think I'm going to move forward on this. I don't know if I should move forward on this because I'm afraid. Okay, this is fear. The Moon is fear, and then this Five of Cups. Like, what happens if I go toward this opportunity and it doesn't work out? It's almost like you're afraid to invest yourself. Ace of Pentacles. You're afraid to invest yourself too much in something because there's a possibility here. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles. I don't want to put too much time and effort into something. I don't know if it's going to move ahead for me. But if you were in more alignment with your galactic grandmother, in more alignment with your guides, listening more to spirit, I don't think you'd have this fear. I think the fear is here because you're not listening. Okay, that's something to work on. So let me clarify the Five of Cups. Seven of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, the Sun, and the Five of Wands. Now we have the three fives here. I just feel like you're afraid to dream, right? Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. So Two of Swords is more about resistance, okay? Two of Swords in reverse is like wide open, okay? We're no longer resisting, but we also don't know what we want. So when we're manifesting, we need to be a little more precise about what makes us happy or what we want. I feel like that's the thing that is a little unclear. You might be listening to too many people, listening to other people tell you what you want. And I think there is something, I did the live the other day for the Wednesday group, where we talked about something about childhood, so this could be a childhood pattern, an abandonment issue, okay, showing up. This could be like an I don't know what I want, so it's hard for me to make an intention if I don't know what I want, right? Let me see about the Six of Swords in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, Page of Cups, Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you're not willing to put your heart and soul into something until you know it's a thing. All right, so somebody could come across your path. I am seeing Cancer, Pisces, a water sign. Could be another Sag. Younger. Okay, younger. And, you know, you have a lot of self-confidence here. I just feel like you're not willing to jump in, okay, which is so, not willing to take this great adventure, or not really willing. Five of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. So clarifying the Five of Pentacles, I just think that's a negative. You might be looking at things from a negative perspective. It's about raising your vibration, all right? It's about being the energy of what you want to create, not being afraid of stuff that shows up, which is so weird because that's not really Sag. That's not Sag energy. Sag energy is very adventurous. You probably know this. But the Seven of Swords in reverse, I think there really was somebody who hurt you a great deal. All right, Devil energy, Nine of Wands. Oh yeah, past patterns, Ace of Cups, and the Six of Wands. I feel like you're going to, you know, I'm getting aces in a lot of the readings for June. And I feel like this is since it's your opposite sign in Gemini, I do feel like instead of, okay, so you see how Temperance is like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. This can just be a little bit of a process argument. Which is sort of what I mean by that is if you have love coming in, which I think you do, you don't have to be 100% in or zero right away, okay? I think this is more about you understanding your heart, giving it a try, but you don't have to like marry this person the first week you meet them, okay? I think you need to be a little more aware of what it is that you would like to create. I think sometimes you might give over to this other person, like the Rains. They get to decide. You might think that, you know, they get to decide everything, and that's just not true. Okay, so this is going to go slower because you want it to go slower. 5 months maybe before you really know where it's going. 4 or 5 months. And I do think this could go in a good direction, but we'll see. I just feel like this is also coming through. When you look back at your past, don't just think everything from the past. Don't just cherry pick the bad experiences in love. How about some good ones? You did have some good ones, okay? There was some lovely times, lovely people, enjoyable experiences. It wasn't all bad, okay? I don't think this is somebody coming back from your past necessarily. I think this is a new person, but I think you're applying the bad or the hurtful things too much, like it's out of balance. Like you think everybody is going to be like the people you've already dealt with, and you need to give this person a fair shake. You need to give them a fair shake. They're younger. They could be very different from the people you've dated in the past. Give this person a chance. Okay? I am going to continue. I will look at Capricorn. So this person might be a Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or another Sag. Oh my goodness, another Sag. Okay. All right. So let's see where we go with this. I'm going to continue on and get some more and see where we go. All right. So Sagittarius, there's a link below if this is your reading. If not, the Capricorn reading starts right now. It's time for Capricorn. It's Capricorn time. All right, my darlings. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Capricorn. What is going on for you for June? Let's get this party started, please. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross-watcher. Journey by Moonlight. Believe in magic. Rainbow blessings. I like this. Great adventure. Oh my goodness. Wow. All right. Something very cool is going to be showing up very soon. It's all about your belief of what's possible. If you believe that synchronicities aren't real, if you believe, whatever your mindset is that's kind of shifting you, that's pushing back these blessings, I do feel like June will be a time when it's going to prove itself to you. Okay? So one of those things where you're like, okay, I'm asking for something, and it shows up immediately because you're really aligned with it. And it's kind of like knocking your socks off a little bit. There's something like that. Let's see. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You don't have to work so hard. You don't. You really don't. No. Tower in reverse. Oh my goodness. Okay. Four of Swords. Let's see where we go here. Queen of Swords could be dealing with an air sign here. Temperance, Sagittarian energy coming in. Yep, big Sag energy. Big Sag energy. Four of Pentacles. You could be healing from someone, from an experience that you did put a lot of time and effort into, and it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. I do see Sag and an air sign, Seven of Swords. Okay, yeah. 10 of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. I feel like you might have tried to I almost feel like you might have tried to fit someone into a persona that you wanted them to be. Somebody you loved or you've come across, and because you felt something with this person, I think you weren't seeing them clearly. You were not seeing them clearly. But now you are. And I do feel like there is a little bit of like, it's a mismatch from where you're going. So you could be dating someone and you could be like, well, I feel comfortable with this person. It feels familiar. But that's not the new thing you're trying to create. It's not. And so you might be like, oh, okay, like this internal awareness that I've been trying to jam a square peg in a round hole. And really healing from that. Like lying to yourself, right? Really healing from that and moving on. There is a person here who is a Sag or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And they've been waiting for you to figure this out. Okay? It's possible you were married to somebody for a long time or really working on a relationship with somebody very diligently. And this Sag, this other person, has just been waiting for you to come to your senses. Waiting for you to come to your senses. So they're not saying anything right now. Okay, I'm going to clarify this Four of Pentacles. This person could see you dealing with another person and being like, oh, I don't know why they're wasting their time. Page of Wands, Five of Cups, Three of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. This person is really waiting for you to figure it out. All right, really waiting for you to figure it out. I do think that they're not wishing, they're hoping that nothing bad happens to you. They don't want that. They don't want your life to blow apart or anything like that. They don't want that. They just want another chance. This person wants another chance. You guys had a rough go of it somewhere along the line. There's been a lot of missed opportunity with this person. Okay, and so I do see a little bit of stubbornness here. About like, I'm going down this direction, I've chosen this direction, and so I'm going to see it through. It's okay to change direction. Okay, I feel like what this is saying to me is, what you're learning is, when you recognize that you've gone down a road that you're like, this isn't really what I wanted, it's okay to make another decision. It's okay to make a new choice. You can start manifesting, you can start working toward a different goal, or you can, this person or this situation that you're in right now could be showing you, all right, well, these are the things I don't want, so manifest the thing you do. Like, it's giving you some kind of awareness. It's okay to make another choice. You don't have to stay in a situation forever because you made a mistake. Oh, I didn't realize this wasn't the energy I wanted to create. I don't want to create my past again. I want to create something new. So let me clarify the Seven of Swords here in reverse. So you're not lying to yourself anymore, but you're still stuck. Sun. Yes, that's right. Temperance again. Death energy, Two of Swords, and the Chariot card. Okay, so this might be something that you decide, and you're not really vocal about it with people. You might just decide to move away from a situation, from you're having second thoughts about something here. And in order to move forward, you really have to stop, you're stopping lying to yourself. You're stop telling yourself that I can make this work. I'm keep getting that. I'll make it work. I'll make it work. And that's going to get you in a stuck position, because the person or the situation you're in right now isn't working. This isn't working. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. So you really wanted it to work, though. I really wanted this to work out. It's okay. It's okay. So what do I take from this? All right, what do I take from this experience? Because I do see the Four of Swords here, getting some awareness from this, getting some kind of like, oh, I see now. Okay, what is this? Emperor, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Maybe it's possible that you went a little too quickly. It's possible that you realize now what works for you and what doesn't work for you. I believe that there is some kind of thing here about going slower, about being more methodical. I think you were not. I think this situation went very fast. And like now you find yourself in a place of like, can I go back on this promise I made? Can I move on from this? Never fear. When you get to that mindset, when you're like, oh, this is something I need to get out of, I feel like the Archangel, the Sagittarian temperance energy here, it might not be a Sagittarius necessarily, but Archangel Michael is here to help you shift out of this. And once you do that, once you finally see like, I don't think this is it, then there are some things that pop up in your life that will help you move forward rather quickly. Okay, you'll get out of this stuck energy. Some of you have been not wanting to admit that, I got myself into this. No one is going to, it's not that no one's going to be upset. I do think if you made some promises to a person or promises, this is like, you accepted a job before you realized like what was going to be happening. Maybe you even took the job and you are doing the job. It's not necessarily before you even started it, but you took this job thinking it was going to be a certain way, And it's not that way. So they made a lot of promises that they couldn't follow through with. And it's okay for you to be like, well, this isn't at all what I thought it was going to be like. I'm going to make a new choice that works for me. This is not working for you. And it might not have been working for a really long time. Like, this is what's being asked of you, is to say, hey, I get to make another choice. I can do something else. I don't have to stay here, just punish myself. I can choose to move out of this. And I feel like that's what's being shown to you. You could have an air sign, Sag, Aries, Leo. I got a lot of fire here. Sag, Aries, Leo. I feel like this is Aquarius. Sag, Aries, Leo, Aquarius. I see Scorpio and Cancer here too. So if you're dealing with any of those people or those signs, I will look at them in the extended. So you can always make another choice, Capricorn. You don't have to punish yourself, okay? All right, link is below if you want to continue on. Otherwise, the Aquarius reading starts right now. Well, hi, Aquarius. How are you? Welcome to June. Wow. Middle of the year. Sometimes the timelines seem like it's moving really slow, and other times I feel like I woke up yesterday and it was February and now it's June. So Aquarius, what's going on for you? This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies as always. I could be talking to a cross watcher. In the extended, any kind of zodiac signs that do show up, I will dive into those. I'll get a little, message or a little understanding of what they're doing in your reading. Okay. All right. Every deep breath. Oh, that feels good. That feels good. Okay. Here we are. Faraway places. Stepping into power. My. Staying focused. Hold the course. All right, so this is definitely some kind of invitation to you. It's likely that you will be tapped in some important, meaningful way very soon. You're strong beyond measure. You can do it. That might be the big message of this reading, is that you need to know, you need to remember that you can do this. I think a lot of us on the twin flame path, a lot of us on the spiritual path, we're looking and discovering, some of you may be discovering your mission very soon. And it's taking you to faraway places. It's bringing in travel. It's bringing in people from faraway places. The faraway place could even be in your mind. The faraway place could be the vortex, right? The faraway place could be the quantum strata, the quantum level of experience, the 5D, right? It doesn't have to be physical 3D kind of place. Some of you could be tapping into your ancestors. Some of you could be, at any rate, this is looking like there's a challenge to your power in terms of like, I'm just going to keep doing it. Wonder Woman, I got my Wonder Woman bracelets on and I'm going to keep moving. You really do need to do that. Getting some extra validation that it's time to really be courageous. All right, it's time to be courageous. Four of Swords, I am seeing this death energy, Scorpio energy, and I am seeing the Queen of Cups here. Sometimes the bottom of the deck speaks pretty loud. Some of you are have healed a heart. Some of you have and are moving into the next level. So this might be a romantic opportunity that requires you to be courageous. And let's find out why. Why? Oh, okay. That's why. Three of Swords. Thanks, Spirit. Right off the top. No problem there. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Look at that. Page of Swords, Sun. Oh, glorious energy here. Queen of Swords, 4 of Wands, Lovers, Star. The very last card is you. And this very first card is you. Also, this 3 of Swords. Look at this glorious energy here. 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Sun, 4 Wands, Lovers, Star. This is something that is continuing to haunt. You might be haunted by an ex or haunted by some mindset around love, right? Swords are thoughts. So what thoughts are you thinking about love? Are you thinking that it's, love is a battlefield? Thank you, Pat Benatar. Are you thinking that love stinks? Another song title. I don't know why the song titles are coming to me right now, but what is your affirmation over and over again? What are you telling yourself over and over again about love? It's time to have some courage and shift out of that. It might have been true at one point, but now it's just devastating your opportunities. Because if you're saying, like, for example, if you're saying to yourself, I had a friend that did this and I witnessed it. A male friend of mine married someone very quickly, and she was definitely a gold digger. I don't know if that's kind of like a terrible thing to call somebody, but that was her plan. Her plan, it was very obvious at the end that that's what she planned to do. So he really got taken to the cleaners. He got taken for a ride. He did, and he knew it. But he didn't care at the time, and it all came crumbling down. And so he was just devastated by that, by the way, I won't even go into that, the way she decided to make her exit was devastating. And so he has these beliefs now around women. This is, all women are like this, which is, it's a coping mechanism of this person's, that they are trying to make themselves feel better, like that they didn't get fooled, that they didn't get duped, that they didn't get catfished, right? They're making themselves feel better by just saying that this is a way women are. And I think that there's some kind of death to that idea. Not that, I don't know, like it's not an anti-woman kind of thing, but it's like an anti-heart thing. And this is a lot about like heart, healing the heart, okay? Healing the heart, healing the mindset about whatever it was that happened in the past that created some kind of block, especially to a happy, joyful relationship, which is trying to come in, Aquarius. And so it's really about Page of Cups. I think there's a small offer by somebody, and they're very genuine. Look at Queen of Swords, open hand, like I'm an open book. Ask me any questions you want. Same with the Sun, right? Like, woo! I'm being, trying to be the most transparent person, because I think they realize that you might have had a tough upbringing. Either this is about your family or this is what you've created. Some of you have really just focused on your work and not really focused on the love relationship at all, because there's still a broken heart here that requires some attention. I feel like you are going to be offered very soon. Sun, within the year. Let me see about timing here. This, I know you hate this. This is this is divine timing. So what that says to me is, when you do this healing, when you manifest something that is going to make you happy, right? And really, happiness is about you making yourself happy and then attracting in that same energy. Like attracts like. So manifesting and being in a high vibration without another person on the terrain. When it comes to love, demonstrating love energy in the world and with yourself, that's an important thing. Then this thing can happen. Up until, let's see. I feel like this is just a long time block. All right. This could have been around in your life from a devastating relationship. It may be a couple years. It may not be more than 2 or 3 years, but some of you could have been holding on to this pain for a long time. 8 of Wands, Emperor, Devil energy, Ace of Wands. All right, so this is a message that I've definitely been seeing a lot lately, which is the universe is trying to say to you, take action against something that held you down, or something that was toxic. There could have been narcissism involved. We throw around that term pretty loosely these days. But I think the universe is trying to say to you, really unhook yourself. That's the cool thing about the Devil card, is you can walk away. Like if you see these people, it's just like a loose chain around their neck. But they have to take it off, and they have to do the work to get away from it. It's not just going to be given to you. There's work required. And I do feel like what's coming in is a little inspiring even. I think it might be a really cool story. Whatever this new energy is may feel, I don't know, just kind of beautiful. And like I don't know why this is reminding me of a pen right now. That there's something about this connection that's wanting to come in that is dynamic, life-changing, life-altering, and kind of an example to other people. I know that's really obnoxious, like, we're an example to other people. I don't think you're feeling that way, but I think you should know that the story that it takes to get you here, to get you to be with this person, is inspirational to other people. Okay? There's something about this stepping into power. This person, this connection, by manifesting it, you're activating your own powerful energy. You are becoming whole. You have been whole. Let's just say, like, you're activating the wholeness within you. It's not about, I'm finding the other person and that's going to make me whole. This is about knowing that you can make yourself happy without anybody else. That's the first step here. Knowing that you are whole, healing this wound from the past, maybe somebody who really hurt you, somebody who was really toxic. No one else can do it for you. You're the only one that can do this. No one's coming through that door. Larry Bird is not coming through that door. All right, I know. Sports analogies. So no one's coming to the rescue here. The Aries energy and this step into power is like leadership energy. So some of you could really be manifesting a relationship that is going to be an example for other people. There could be something about it, the quality of it, that shows a movement into the new 5D, that shows where we're going with all this relationship stuff. We've been talking about this for 5 years now, about twin flame. This could be about twin flame. My indicators of twin flame are the Empress and the 10 of Cups. I do see the 9 of Cups here. I see a 10 of Pentacles, which may be family ideals, but it could also indicate that this is going to go the distance, especially given these cards down here. So Aquarius, I feel like you have an opportunity to really step into something that is highly valued by a lot of people. And you might have started in kind of a terrible place. You might have had a lot of really like abusive relationships, or you might have been, had no relationships and been like, by yourself for a long time, and you finally got it, that you're making yourself happy, and then that attracts other people who want to also be happy, right? Like that's their life mission. The sun right in the middle here. In divine timing, when you realize that this is within your power, some of you are laboring under some story that you're telling yourself that you're a victim. And that is cutting off love to the self. It's also it's removing your power. It's cutting off anybody coming in. Okay, Aquarius. So there's a lot here. Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Gemini, or maybe another Aquarian. Right? All Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I will get some cards around those people. In the extended, if I happen to see the 10 of Cups and or the Empress, we're in twin flame territory. Okay? All right. Link below, Aquarius, if you want to catch the extended. Otherwise, the Pisces reading starts right now. Okay, I was singing. All right. Hi, Pisces. How are you? Because tonight's gonna be a good night. Don't sing, Mary Jo. All right, Pisces, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, I just got a little bit of a rush of like, woohoo! Okay, let's see where we go for Pisces. All right, got a lot of spirituals on that for some reason. Tonight's going to be a good night. Whenever you're watching this, that song coming through, yes, spirituals on that one, baby. All right, let's see where we go. Okay, Pisces, you are up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. Listen, in stillness, you meet your true self. See through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. Soul Giraffe, get the big picture. All right, my darling. So this is a spiritual. Wow, I've got a lot of. The hairs on my arm are standing up for some reason here. I think you're really seeing your purpose. I think you're going to start to really see your purpose very, very soon. If you don't already know it, if you do know it, I think there's a little bit of getting the big picture on how this might play out in your life or how this might work. You know, you might see it, but you're like, I don't know how that's going to work. And it's perfectly fine not to know. I don't know how this person's, you know, you might, oh, okay. Meeting somebody, going to tie that into that song. Tonight's going to be a good night. So I feel like you might be meeting somebody and you have no idea how big this connection is or what role this person will play in your life. A big role. So when you're watching this, if you meet someone tonight, you don't know right off the bat, you know it's special. That's all. That's all. You just know that there's something here. Okay, there's something here. Yeah, that's right. Ace of Wands underneath. Seven of Swords. Sun. Temperance. So far I see Leo and Sag, Hermit, Virgo energy. Wow. Scorpio energy. Oh my God, more Leo. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right in a row. Major Arcana cards. Page of Cups. That's quite a transition here. Page of Cups, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Beautiful energy here. You're likely dealing with a Leo or a Sag, a Scorpio or a Virgo. I feel like you might, in the past, this person might have run away from you or you ran away from them. If you don't know who this person is, if this is a brand new person in your life, because I see 6 of Cups here, so there could be past life. But there was some kind of event that one of you ran away. You ran away, they ran away, something like that. And I'm feeling like you're seeing now the wisdom of starting again, the wisdom of starting from the beginning. I'm definitely getting that. Like, let's start over. Let's start over. Let's move away from whatever this was, whatever we ran away from. It's time to be joyful. It's time to be happy. It's time to dance. It's time to have fun. It's not time to be sad. It's not time to be angry with each other. None of those things are true. I just get this real, like, this kind of like, we're dancing, right? Like, super fun. This person has gone through a big transition. They are joyful. Look at this. This is joyful energy. Sun and the Temperance card, Sag. This person moved from a vibration of not showing themselves to you. Not really. They could have run away because they didn't want to show their true self. They could feel very vulnerable about that. But now they're like, woo! This person has changed in their life. Even if you weren't there to see it, even if this person is brand new to you, they've had a big transition in their life. This person's going to have a big impact on you. Big impact on you. All right. You're going to understand why you were a certain way in your life because of this person in your life. You're going to finally understand some stuff about yourself. Now, I don't know what that is. It's just saying to me that there's wisdom coming from this connection that helps you understand why you've done the things you've done in the past and why you behaved the way you behaved. And it's giving you, it's sort of like now you understand yourself. Now you know who you are. This grows. This connection really is going to grow. Page of Cups, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups. It's going to grow into something that is very, very, don't use the word very. It's critical, important energy here. Clarify the 7 of Swords for me. You know. If you know this person, you know that they lied. Okay? You know that they lied to you, or you know that they ran away. I don't really feel like that's not going to happen again. I don't feel like that's going to happen again. I feel like this person has really shifted. They're not going to run away this time. This is some kind of spiritual contract here. All right, what's the Page of Cups here is an offer, and then that 6 of Cups and the Queen of Cups, all these offers. Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Emperor, my goodness, Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Pentacles. This person has changed at great personal risk to themselves or their money or something like that. This person has really taken on, they might have taken on a little bit too much, but I do feel like the offer is legit. I feel like you're going to think that this person is taking you for a ride because at some point the energy was Seven of Swords in their life. Even if you didn't know them then, there's some story that comes out or there's some communication and they talk about how much they've changed in their life. So if they're awesome now, what were they before? And they might tell you some stories about like, yeah, I cheated on my husband. I cheated on my wife. Something worse. But they learned from it. This person learned from it. Okay, so this person has learned their lesson. They're much wiser and also more open, more available to you. Like in the past, they might have been somebody who really closed off relationships or treated relationships in a very callous, kind of hurtful way. And you might have had a pattern in your life where you wanted to change people in relationships with you. You wanted to change them. You wanted to make them better. Okay, something like that. But you realized what an ego thing that is, right? Like how in the world can you make someone else better? You can't. They have to do it for themselves. And so I feel like you've given up on that, giving up on trying to change people. Like it's such a waste of your time and energy. I think you know that. So there's something here. It's like a new day, right? The Sun card. It's like something new is showing up for both of you. That's why you're coming together here. The patterns have been overcome and the wisdom is in place. I think there is a sense, so there's Leo energy for both of you here, and Leo energy, I'll look at Leo and Sag and Scorpio and Virgo, Cancer. I'll look at an Aries, Sag. Look at all these things. There's Sag here too. The Leo energy is about freedom. It's about creativity. Leo rules the 5th house, which is the house of the beginnings of relationship, which usually have a lot of sex, usually have a lot of fun, a lot of joy, a lot of laughter. There's just this beautiful, freeing energy here. I think you need to be careful about that pattern for some reason, about trying to change people. Or maybe you felt like other people were trying to change you, okay? But that pattern is in the past. There's something very different about this connection, and it is showing up for you as something that's freeing to you. This relationship is going to be very freeing to you. It's very nice, okay? It's very nice. It may start small. It may start a little bit like friendship, but I feel like there's some real conversations that take place that show you that internally both of you have learned your lessons, or you've come to some new way of looking at life that is more philosophical, and so love can grow. We're not stuck in our little patterns anymore. We're not stuck in those patterns anymore. There's just this freedom, okay? Beautiful freedom. All right, I'm going to continue on with this. I will look at Cancer and Virgo and Leo and Scorpio and Sag and Aries. I'll look at all those signs. So you might be dealing with someone. You might not know that you're dealing with someone of that sign, but let's take a look. All right, we'll see where we go with this. This is like some kind of joyful... Let me get one more thing. Okay, sorry. One more thing. Timing. 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You got to ask for it, though. I think you have to ask for this connection to come in. And asking is in the form of dancing, right? Like that song, Black Eyed Peas song that I was dancing to, or dancing. There's something about dancing or joyfulness That's what brings this person to you. So if you have an opportunity, if someone says, hey, let's go to this club or this outdoor concert or whatever, like do it. Do it. Okay? Because that's where you're going to meet this person. Okay. All right. I'm going to continue on. There's a link below, Pisces, if you want to continue on. Otherwise, Aries starts right now. All right, Aries, welcome into June. How are you? Man, there's a bunch of planets in Aries. Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Chiron all in Aries. And so if you're an Aries sun sign, moon, rising, or Venus, then you have extra emphasis. All right? It's just about the volume of the experience, right? If you don't have many planets in Aries, you still have Aries and Mars in your chart, but you just don't have the volume. You do, because you're a sun sign Aries, probably because you're watching this. And again, moon, rising, or Venus, those are your personal planets, or those are 4 of the personal planets. Ascendant's not a planet, just a point. But my point is, it's just a point. My point is that there's some powerful energy going on in the universe in Aries. So it should feel really good to you. This should feel like an alignment, all right, for Aries. And so let's see what's going on. They're sticking around in Aries for a while. So this is kind of a nice time for you, hopefully, especially with Venus and Mars both in your sign. That feels good because Mars is there, but Venus is also softening it a little bit, and Jupiter is expanding, right? Jupiter is expanding your Aries energy. So huzzah, that's fantastic. Let's see where we go. Whoops, begin now. Aries, you're being called. Aries is being called, man. I mean, yes, look at this. Gates of triumph. Success expands in your life. Finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. This makes me feel like, you're used to action, right? You're used to action. You're used to things where you go, okay, this is an opportunity. Bam, I'm going to take an action. There's some request from the universe that you learn more about receiving. Okay, learn more about that, the Venus energy, about the receptive energy, the allowing energy. That's something that likely is going to show up this month for you. Especially as it comes to, instead of, I'm going to do some videos around Dr. David Hawkins' work. He did a lot of scientific experiments around the frequency and the vibration of people's emotions. And I feel like there's some kind of lesson here, power versus force. That's one of his books. So for Aries, especially because of all those planetary placements in Aries, power versus force, right? Force is just forcing something, but power is elevating your frequency. And that's something that could really be a help. Instead of doing more, how about vibrating at a higher frequency and attracting more to you, right? This lesson of allowing is something that's likely to show up for you this month. Okay, so let's see. Deep breath, everybody. 9 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. That's some Sag, Pisces energy. 6 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Strength. There's Leo. All right, so there's Empress. There's the 2 other fire signs are here. All right, Death, Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands. Right. Okay, so this is power versus force. I mean, this is definitely what needs to be, I think you need to create a new tool for yourself, some kind of new way of dealing with situations, especially if you have any kind of anxiety, learning more about boundaries, and also learning more, this is Wands, which is also fire, learning about the receptive energies, I think, is going to be a big deal. This 9 of Swords, some of you may be going through some kind of anxiety, some kind of anxious period, or some kind of overthinking everything. And I'm just feeling like there is going to be some stuff coming up for you. It could be in the Sagittarius full moon much later in June. Sagittarius is about what we believe. And sometimes we don't know, or we're unaware of the thing that's driving action. And if we're working on this energy of receptivity and allowing people to come toward us, allowing opportunities to come toward us instead of like going out and seeking them, which is like kind of too much this month. It's really about this kind of feeling, which is receptivity, sitting in a higher vibration, working on that. Okay, we got that message. So you could be dealing with a Sag, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Libra, or Scorpio this month. And I feel like it's almost like this is the memorial in America. This is Memorial Day, and it's kind of the unofficial start of summer, even though summer doesn't really start until later in June, until the end of Gemini season. But this says to me that there is this nice opportunity for new connections, an opportunity to reconnect. All right, reconnect. This is the Six of Cups, which is also about allowing someone to come in, and I do feel like you've overcome a lot of patterns through sheer force of will. Okay, you've overcome some things that may have, I kind of feel a little bit like they've been triggering to you, that you've had some experiences lately with people that have triggered you into like, oh, wow, this really isn't working for me. I'm going to need to work on this. I'm going to need to really find my heart center now, Death and the Queen of Cups, and attract the energy of love to me. This is Venus. This is Venus energy, Taurus and Libra. You could be pulling in, you could be learning from someone who just like, they don't, you might experience this person as they don't go out and get it, right? Like there's this go-getter value. And this person is somebody who just like, things just come to them, things just come to them, things just come to them. And that to you might be something that's like, oh, okay, I don't have to run myself ragged. I don't have to like push and push and push. When opportunities come in, sometimes it's a quieter energy. It can be just as powerful as the go-getter and stuff like that. And I realize we're painting with a really broad brush here. Not every Aries is motivated in that way. They could have other things in their chart that mitigate that. But I'm definitely feeling that it doesn't really have much to necessarily to do with just like, oh, every Aries is like, a leader, a corporate leader or a criminal or whatever. Not every Aries, obviously, is that. And because Aries is definitely about going my way, right? I'm going to do the things that are right for me. And so this does have to do with understanding your own values. And I think that that's an apt kind of awareness that not every Aries is the same. And so what are your values? This might be a really good month to kind of sit with that, because we act based on what we value. Just look at your checkbook. Look at your priorities. What are my priorities? What do I spend money on? What do I spend time on? Those are your priorities. And if you're like, yeah, but I hate doing this and I hate doing that and I'm la la la, well, the overarching priority is obligation or something that you feel, even if it's grudgingly, there's some kind of like, yeah, but I got to do this. Okay. And why the anger? Why the frustration? Why I don't want to do this? Like, why do it? Can you shift that for yourself? And how you shift it is you look at every single situation, every single opportunity as a way to unhook from an unconscious or lower vibration feeling. Unhook that experience, or that, every time I write a check to this person, I get angry. Every time I pay this bill, I'm like, why am I doing this? Every time I, agree to spend time with this person or with this group of people, I get angry about it, right? Like, look at all the ways in which that Mars, that Aries energy is showing you, even if it's in a reverse kind of way, well, then what do you want? If you can't stand going to this person's house and partaking in whatever kind of stuff they're doing, then are we having a problem with saying no? Are we having a problem with, right? And then you can recast it for yourself. Like, I say yes to things that inspire me. That's very Aries energy. I say yes to things that bring me love and feeling good, right? That's what I want to do. And even all of us have things to do that we may not be like super psyched about, but can you shift that for yourself and be like, you know what? This is important to me because of the result I get from doing it. So not everybody gets up and is like, woohoo, can't wait to go to the gym. But when they leave, they're like, yes, I did it. I did it. So instead of sitting in the, I don't want to do this, then sit in the energy of, yes, I did it. Because that's what the strength card is. That's what that's about. It's about overcoming those. And it's really just about how you're looking at it. Because, you know, I saw a sign one day, like, you know, the job you hate may be the job someone else would be like, oh, thank God, this is my dream job, right? So it's not intrinsically bad. It's not, it doesn't have, you know, this group of friends that are kind of like, oh, I wish I could not be part of it. Like, maybe there's something else there for you that you're not seeing. It's something to consider. It's almost like taking your life and kind of looking at it from a different perspective. I don't see the Hanged Man, but I'm feeling the Hanged Man presence here of, wait, it's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. That's something to look at. And that's why this is showing up here. It's about, oh, maybe I'm putting out so much energy and I'm really resisting taking in love from other people, right? Sometimes I definitely know someone who makes it really hard for you to send them a gift, like at Christmas time, okay? Makes it really difficult. So they don't have like the street address. They don't want to have anybody sending things to their street address. So kind of certain kinds of shipping are out, right? They have a post office box, but there's certain things that you can't send to that. And it's like, maybe they don't only go there once every couple of weeks. And so that kind of forces other people to be like, okay, well, their birthday's in a month. I better send it now. And it's almost like, and then they don't really get it. There's just this disconnect of allowing other people to love you back, you know, and it's probably a value that you were raised with, that when I take action, there's a certain time for this, right? When I take massive action, when I take, you know, leadership or control of something, when I do this, I feel really good. But if there's no reciprocity in that energy, if there's no like, you know, how am I taking in? How am I filling my cup back up? Then all this massive action can really get you feeling like nobody helps me. I help everybody else, but why doesn't anybody help me? And that's super low vibe, okay? So there's gratitude in allowing people, you know, it's sort of like seeing the things that seeing the patterns, seeing the things that you want out of your life, seeing the you know, certain people that drain you. And, you know, you may feel like you have no control over that. It's like a coworker, you know, at work, like they're going to work there, I'm going to work there. Like, I don't have any control over this, but you definitely have control over how you experience it. You have control over how much you attach a meaning to these annoying, right? That's a meaning, annoying conversations with this person or something like that. There's always ways to take control of your own emotion, to take control of your own experience. Always. Okay? Always ways to do that. And so that might be something you want to look into in June. I also see that there's a very mama bear kind of feeling here. So not interested, like there's certain things that, you know, all the things I've been talking about may be kind of low-lying irritations or things that, you know, it's just really in how I'm looking at it. But there's something here that will, like all these little actions and the focus on the heart chakra, the focus on the self-love, the focus on the boundaries, right? Seven of Wands is boundaries. The focus on that will bring you such power. And that's a different kind of power. This is a feminine power, right? So the feminine power is internal. right? Making babies, internal. It's a feminine energy and it's a nurturing energy and everything like that. So this is something to balance. This is definitely something to balance. Now, some of you are also overcoming a past relationship pattern, and finding your heart, finding the new way of being in relationships. And that may include doing boundaries better, learning about that. And also, there's big transformation for Aries here. So I will definitely go deeper into this. Sag, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio. You might be dealing with one of those or several of those. So I'll look deeper into that in the extended. All right, let's keep going. Aries, if you want to continue on with me, the link is below. Otherwise, the Taurus reading starts right now. All right, Taurus, welcome into June. Let's see what's going on for you. Woo! We know that the North Node is in Taurus right now for about the next 15 months, so you should feel a certain reinvigoration around your goals and dreams and what you want to do. That can be a really nice support to you. Take a look at where you have Taurus in your chart, and that'll tell you, the house will tell you what part of your life is being impacted. So a lot of things to do in astrology. I will be doing some classes next month or in June around astrology, because I'm getting a lot of really great questions from you guys. So look for some new classes in June. Okay, let's see where we're going. All right, you are perfectly imperfect. There are no wrong turns. Coming soon. Welcome to the ascending age. I think this is about acceptance. And I know that there are plenty of people out there who refuse to accept their current lot or whatever. And a lot of times that energy of, I refuse to accept this, I'm going to work really hard to get away from it or something like that. There is an easier way. A lot of times acceptance in the moment of, okay, this is how things are, I'm experiencing life right now. This is what's going on for me. And like radical acceptance, I talked about that the other day in a morning message video, is really, it's like putting a pin in it and just being like, okay, here I am. There's something that is releasing resistance by doing that. Like, I'm not trying to hide it from myself that this is what's happening or run away from it or anything like that. I'm looking and I'm going, okay, this is what I've created, taking responsibility for whatever is going on in your life. And that's the way to begin to make change. All right, to radically accept what's going on. But there are plenty of you, I'm just definitely getting this feeling, and this might be for not plenty, but maybe a small chunk of you who are afraid of doing it wrong. Kind of all the time. And that drives a lot of your behavior, that I'm really afraid of making mistakes or looking like a fool or something like that. And, to quote, the Dowager Countess, life is a game in which the player must appear ridiculous. And that's, in many ways, that's true. It's like, if we're not learning, if we're not having some sloppy moments or being a beginner sometimes, then are we really learning? And I think what happens is, to some of us, that we get so afraid of making a mistake that we stop learning, that we stop learning about ourselves or learning about or expanding. And you are pretty close to having an opportunity here to do something that's really going to propel you in a very positive way. And if we're worried about being perfect all the time, then we're not really accepting these opportunities, and there also needs to be like just a little dollop of humble here, so that you're open. Humble to me just means like, oh yeah, I'm totally open to learning. Yeah, that's, the humble attitude of, I don't know it all yet. And not saying that you're doing that, but I'm just saying you probably know people who are doing that. So of course you do. 4 of Cups. What will other people think? Heavens to Betsy, what a dreadful idea. All right, what will other people think? What will other people say? That's keeping you stuck. Who cares? And I know it's easy to say, because I care what other people think sometimes. And I definitely have seen that as a block to some growth. All right. 5 of Cups. Strength. I like this. Devil. Strength is the only card that overcomes the devil. Like it. All right. You're doing good here. Queen of Cups. 7 of Wands. King of Cups. Death. Sun. Magician. I feel like in June, you're really learning how to overcome yourself. We're pretty good at creating a persona that who we are. We're pretty good at, this is my routine, this is my ritual. But there's some kind of event or occurrence that's coming up that is a big shift. All right. And it's an opportunity. It could be love, King and Queen of Cups. You might be resisting love. Let's see what the opportunity is. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, you could have dealt with, because this 5 of Cups here in the middle of the Devil and Strength card is about afraid to give someone your heart, or afraid to be in a love situation, afraid to assert yourself or something like that, because you're worried it might end, because that's what happened in a past relationship. Some of you may have dealt in the past with someone cheating on you, or someone, this is all threes, someone being blindsiding you in some way. And like, I hear the energy of never again, never again. Okay. And right now, there is an opportunity for a shift into something that you have been manifesting, something very happy and joyful. But it's like, I don't want to get it wrong. I'm afraid to get it wrong. And so that could be holding you back. Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the King of Cups. This is an opportunity to do it right. And doing it right sometimes is sloppy and messy. It's rarely hospital corners. Okay, especially when we're talking about the human heart. It's not black and white. It's not cut and dry. And it's not what the neighbors think. Okay. It's not about that. So I like this. This is a shift into, okay, before, maybe I did care what the neighbors think, or maybe what will my family think if I do this? What if if I have this real dream about, quitting my job and moving to Paris and painting for a year? Do you care what the neighbors think? Like a year from now, you'll not have that experience, and they will not even have any idea that you were thinking that experience. Neighbors, family, whatever. But when are you gonna follow that dream? When are you gonna follow what you've been wanting to create and not worrying so much about getting it perfect? Perfect is the enemy of the good. Okay, let's not do that. It's really the enemy of doing anything new. And that puts you in such a small place. All right, it really does. I see Capricorn and Leo, more Leo, Scorpio, and Gemini here. So let me just get one clarification here. Queen of Cups, 7 of Wands, King of Cups. Chariot, there's Cancer, Ace of Pentacles, again, 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. It's like you were right on the precipice of doing something new and you stopped yourself, but it's coming again. I feel like it's outside. Don't listen to people. I feel like there's too many, and this might just be a memory. No, maybe no one is saying anything to you about anything, but it's a memory of lack of self-confidence and making decisions about what's next for you. And I think there's something really great coming in here, some great opportunity to start to build something beautiful for yourself. Ace of Pentacles, something really tangible. But there's this sense of like, oh, I'll be ostracized for it. Or, I mean, look at me with my tarot channel on YouTube. If I cared about what people thought, what does my family think? What do my friends think? I got to tell you, like, I was just like, this is something that I do, and it's fun for me, and I enjoy it, and you guys are a wonderful community. And so the criticism you fear is not going to materialize. It really doesn't. It's like you think people are paying attention to you and care that much. I guarantee you that if you make this radical change and you release yourself from having to do it perfectly, then even if someone says something to you, even if someone's like, oh, well, right? Like looks down their nose at you or something like that, whatever you want to do, it'll blow over. Because people, they may react in the moment to something. It never sticks around for more than 48 hours. It really doesn't. You might have a mother who, is like for years and years and years had been critical of something that you did. But I feel like you allowed that to impact your ability to grow. And it's really none of their business, right? It's none of their business. You're a grown person. You make your own decisions. And, there's consequences to decisions, and that can put people in a paralyzed state. So let's talk about getting out of that, because I feel like it's really about following the sun. It's really about following your heart, following your heartbeat, following what is exciting to you and interesting to you. And if you have people who are negative around you, well, maybe some of them need to go. What are you doing hanging around with all these negative people? I mean, if it's your family, that's one thing. I think you can really manage that by creating better boundaries for yourself. 7 of Wands. All right, so let's see where we go. Like I said, Capricorn and Leo, lots of Leo, Scorpio and Gemini. I see also Cancer here, so I'll look at those in the extended. All right, if this is your reading, Taurus, the link is below.